Did Pete Buttigieg really move like a sloth, or is Sean Duffy just trying to play catch-up with Trump-level speed? The political gloves are off, and the transportation sector is the latest battleground for the 2024 election narrative. Before we dive into this fiery exchange, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you don't miss any crucial updates. So, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy decided to go on the offensive this past Sunday, unleashing a barrage of criticism against his predecessor, Pete Buttigieg. Duffy didn't just offer a mild critique, he called Buttigieg a sloth, directly contrasting his perceived inaction with the supposed lightning-fast pace of the Trump administration. His weapon of choice? A social media post on X, peppered with clips from iconic movies we're talking Lightning McQueen, Iron Man, even the Terminator, all to underscore his point. Duffy declared, Pete Buttigieg moved like a sloth. In moving at the speed of Trump. He didn't stop there, claiming Buttigieg did nothing and instead spent $80 billion on DEI and on climate change. Duffy's bold assertion? That the Trump administration accomplished more in just 1 year than the previous one did in all 4. This narrative is a familiar one for the Trump campaign, using distance from the Biden administration as a benchmark for success, much like they do on issues like border security. The headline from the Fox News report says it all: Buttigieg got nothing done, Duffy declares. Pete appears unburdened by no longer being a cabinet secretary. When Fox News Digital approached Buttigieg's camp for a response, spokesperson Sean Manning fired back, referring them to a comprehensive list of the department's published accomplishments from 2021 to 2025. Manning didn't pull any punches either, calling Duffy desperate and suggesting he focus on his actual job instead of making up lies on social media or going on a 7-month vacation paid for by the companies he's supposed to regulate. Ouch. Duffy's video specifically targeted Buttigieg's record on trucking certifications and air travel, while simultaneously touting Trump administration developments like paving the way for air mobility vehicles and investments in engineering through the Maritime Academy. Trump himself was featured in one of the clips, criticizing Buttigieg for allegedly spending billions of dollars trying to patch together our air traffic control system. The video highlighted the $2 billion in funding for new air traffic controllers included in Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, along with 12,000 applicants, which the administration claims set records for interest in air safety. This directly ties into Duffy's own recent announcements about efforts to replace air traffic control towers and upgrade federal contract towers. But it wasn't just air traffic. Duffy also hammered Buttigieg on trucking regulations. Buttigieg did not enforce the law, Duffy claimed, declaring, the Wild West era of truck driver training it's over. The video reminded viewers of how the Trump administration threatened to withhold millions in federal funding from states like New York and California for lax trucking license standards. In California's case, this led to the removal of 17,000 trucker licenses from dangerous foreign drivers. New York also faced the withholding of $850 million after it was found that over half of its non-domiciled trucking licenses were issued illegally. This is a significant point, as Buttigieg himself is being floated as a potential Democratic presidential candidate for 2028, a past presidential contender who eventually endorsed Biden in 2020. So, what does this all mean? This is a clear example of the ongoing political warfare between the Trump wing of the Republican Party and the Biden administration. Sean Duffy, acting as a Trump loyalist and likely auditioning for future roles, is using Buttigieg as a proxy to attack the Biden administration's overall performance, particularly in a critical area like infrastructure and transportation. The use of cinematic clips and aggressive language is designed to create viral moments and energize the Republican base, painting the Biden administration as incompetent and slow-moving. For Buttigieg and the Biden administration, this is a challenge they can't ignore. They need to counter these accusations with solid data and highlight their own accomplishments. The response from Buttigieg's spokesperson suggests they are ready to fight back, emphasizing their track record and pointing out perceived hypocrisies in Duffy's own career. The American public is the ultimate jury here. They are the ones who will be affected by the effectiveness of transportation policies, the safety of our skies and roads, and the responsible use of taxpayer dollars. The outcome of this debate could influence public perception of both administrations heading into future elections. This entire exchange raises a fundamental question about government efficiency and political rhetoric. Are we seeing a genuine debate about policy and performance, or just the latest salvo in an endless political skirmish? So what do you think about this? Is Sean Duffy right to call out Pete Buttigieg's record, or is this just political theater? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This is the landscape of modern political discourse, where every action, every word, and every social media post is scrutinized and weaponized. We'll continue to follow this story closely.